The KZN Christian Council is calling for the further easing of COVID-19 lockdown restrictions ahead of the Easter weekend. It says the country's vaccination program is on track to assist in reaching herd immunity, which is why regulations, they say, should be eased. Newzroom Afrika's Nkosikhona Duma has the story.
According to current lockdown rules, gatherings are restricted to no more than 1,000 people indoors and no more than 2,000 people outdoors. Where the venue is too small to accommodate these numbers with appropriate social distancing, then no more than 50% of the venue may be used. The KwaZulu-Natal Christian Council wants these lockdown regulations to be relaxed, saying the time for them has lapsed.
We think that where the country is right now, we are in a position to allow people to gather in numbers, whether indoor or outdoor. We also are encouraging that the government must also consider just encouraging vaccination but not making it mandatory. So we encourage people to vaccinate but not as a mandatory expectation, because when we do that, we believe that it violates people's rights and individual rights. So even as we go to the Easter period, to the Easters, we know that it will help us a lot if these restrictions are lifted, including the curfew, by the way.
The religious community says current restrictions have a dire impact on the finances of religious institutions, and the time for alternative solutions has arrived.
The church is self-sustaining, so the membership of the church is very important. So when we take away the presence of the people from the church, then you actually take away the bread from other people. So it's very important that we look at the church as the employer, because there's lives that have to be sustained out there.
Passover is our core. Passover is who we are. So if we're being restricted to celebrate Passover, it takes away something from us. For the last 2 years, we haven't been able to gather as Christians to celebrate our Passover because of the restrictions. So we are saying to the powers that be, please trust us. We can do that. We've been managing situation far bigger than this one in the past. So we are able to manage the situation moving forward.
Pressure is mounting on government to relax COVID-19 regulations, with some saying government has to do away totally with the national state of disaster. While addressing members of parliament last week, President Cyril Ramaphosa said he was listening to concerns from various stakeholders in society and vowed to address the nation soon on government's approach to managing COVID-19. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Nkosikhona Duma in Durban.